Well, it would appear that something has got rabbit spooked, and I don't know what it is. What's the matter, rabbit? What's the matter? Something you don't like? She's been thumping her feet for the last 10 minutes. And her cage is open, so normally you'd expect it to be out. What's the matter, rabbit? Huh? What have you seen? There you go. What don't you like? That's not you, is it? That's not you at all. Nothing's changed in the garden. Nothing's changed at all. You see, normally she'd be running towards me at this point. Wouldn't you? Yeah, you're really spooked. Yep, there you go again. Well, I don't know what to do. Okay, so it's several hours later. Oh, and here we have a rabbit who is full of life. This is more like it. This is what I like to see. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing, old girl? Eh? How are you doing? Right, now in this video I'm also going to make the statement that we've discovered that this rabbit is not a Havana, which is what the videos have been labelled up as ever since I started doing this. It turns out this rabbit's actually a mini Rex. Or at least that's what the internet, someone on the internet told me, and I believe it. Now, the reason we think it's a mini Rex is because it's got very soft fur, which is typical. I mean, incredibly soft fur. It's also not a particularly big rabbit. As you can see, it's, you know, there's my hand. And I think the clincher seems to be the whiskers. But as you can see, the rabbit, I don't know if you can see it, but the rabbit's got very short whiskers. Even if you can see the whiskers at all, can you see that? And that's apparently is one of the traits. It's something to do with the way the fur is. If you've been looking at the earlier videos, you'll probably also see now that the rabbit is a lot fatter than she used to be, even though she's still a small rabbit. And she's lost all of her loose fur, which she had. And that's good, because as we stand at the moment, it's the tail end of the winter, so we didn't want it being thin through the winter. So we wanted a bit of heat insulation for her to keep her warm. And here she is. She's fine. So this rabbit's now probably probably getting on for a year and a half old. And like I say, she's a mini Rex. What's interesting is that the little baby that this rabbit had must be a mix, because it doesn't have the same soft fur. In fact, it's got quite coarse fur. It's very noticeable when you stroke it. And the other feature as well that's very different with the baby that this rabbit had is that its head is a lot wider. A lot wider. This has got quite a delicate little head. And the other feature of the baby rabbit is the fact that it's just a lot more bulky, a lot more heavy rabbit, where this is quite thin. I suppose the thing that probably confused regarding whether this was a Rex rabbit is the fact that it's totally black. Where when you look at the Rex rabbits on the internet, they tend to have white markings, especially on the underside and what have you. But this rabbit is all black. Well, I don't know if you can quite see, but it's sort of like a chocolatey brown. Obviously the light's not very good at the moment because it's getting late at night. Yeah, so there you go. It's a mini Rex. I'm glad you've calmed down. See what she's like in the morning. Don't know what spooked her. There's no predators that we know of in this area. I've seen her get spooked out before with her seagull that was flying overhead. She didn't like the seagull flying overhead. But yeah, now where are you going? What do you do that for? Huh? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this rabbit now. Look at that. I want a proper plate. Oh yeah, oh you're having fun there, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, not wrong with you, is there? No, not wrong with you at all. Big soft lump. You won't be so playful when I try to put you back in the hutch, will you? No. Come here, big soft lump. Oh well, time to sign off.